What's good, guys? M.V.Kid here, back again. How are all my webheads doing? Yes, you see me. I am rocking the shirt, and rocking a Spider-Man shirt. So today we are here to check out the latest trailer for the new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day. I'm looking forward to this. I did not watch it, but as you all know, my man Multiverse was here up in New York, and he left today. Not too long ago, I took him to the airport and things like that. So it was really good to have him. Shout out to Multi. It was great having you. It was a pleasure. It was fun. I'm hoping that I was able to fulfill everything you wanted to do in a week here in New York. So shouts out to Multi. But outside of that, guys, yeah, he watched it, and I told him, no, I don't want to watch it because I had plans. Then one of my boys, Brandon, comes to me and says, yo, are you going to do a reaction to this? And I said, indubitably. Of course. But of course. Of course. So we're here to do it. Let's check out this trailer. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Costume looks great.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, jeez.
Frank, you just hit me with a van!
Put your whimpering. Shoot yourself.
He just knocked him out of the battle van.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
Bruce.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles,
Is that Keith David I'm
the
hearing?
spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
Scorpion. Oh, nice.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through,
Hey,
it amounts to a kind of
classic. Oh, I just saw a tarantula. Is that the hand? That is the hand.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
All right. So we saw a lot of teasers in there, a couple of villains in there as well. We saw Scorpion. I'm shocked they didn't put Scorpion in the mask. I'm like, yo, why is he not wearing his mask? I wish he was wearing his mask. But it was cool to see him with his tail and everything like that. We saw Tarantula, classic Spider-Man character, almost pulling off the same image from his debut comic. We saw the homage to Amazing Fantasy number 15, where Peter's holding the guy and he's swinging by. So that was cool too. And we saw, it seems like now Peter's gaining organic webbing. Unfortunately, guys, as you all probably know, I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Man with organic webbing. I never have been. I always felt it was cool that he made his webbing. And I'll go into detail of why I don't like it, because when they brought it into the comics, they explained that his organic webbing only worked as well as how strong or healthy his body was. So if Peter just caught a common cold, his webbing would come out all soupy and things like that, which is disgusting at best. So I see he had black eyes at one point. So let me touch on that too. I definitely think a lot of people, I've seen people saying Man Spider. We're gonna get Man Spider. He's turning into Man Spider. We heard Dr. Banner saying he's changing. However, there is a story where Peter went through this exact change in the comics, in the source material. So I'm not saying that he isn't, he may not go, he's not gonna turn into the Man Spider or something like that, but I think they're taking bits and pieces from another storyline, the other storyline, and I don't mean that, I mean that metaphorically as well. There was a storyline written by JMS, J. Michael Straczynski, and his Amazing Spider-Man run. It was called The Other Storyline. So, and in that, Peter went through a same kind of transformation. He gained organic webbing. His powers evolved, where he got stronger. He was 15 times stronger, 15 times faster. His spider sense worked on a different level now. He could communicate almost similar to Ant-Man with ants, but he could do it with arachnids. He could see in the dark. His adhesive powers were so more in tune, like he could just take and stick somebody on his back, like a backpack. So I have a feeling that they're mixing up both of that. Now, in terms of Punisher, that was actually pretty funny to see, Frank in the battle van and seeing that Peter does know him. He basically saying, Jesus, Frank, like, so I actually like that. And for anybody who knows Punisher as well, Spider-Man is probably one of the few heroes Punisher is like, he's cool with, like, I respect the kid. He's always said that. He's always said, like, he's probably the best of us, so, but seeing Peter fighting the Hand, that's no doubt that's the Hand. So you're bringing in the Hand, you're bringing in Tarantula. I think Boomerang is in this, and Scorpion. Then hearing Keith David, I heard Keith David's voice. Who is he playing? Who's Keith David playing? And Bruce now is, working. He's a professor now, so it makes me wonder, what's going on with the Hulk and things like that. And him still dealing with people don't know his name. People don't know him, don't remember him, and that sucks. I know there's probably people like, yeah, he's back to being miserable. No, stop that. Stop that. No, that's not the MO or cliche of Spider-Man. Like he's only good when he's miserable. That's like the same kind of crap that we hear people say about Mary J. Blige. Like, oh, she needs to be hurt to sing good. Like, stop. So I enjoyed the trailer. It was nice. It looks fun. I can't wait. They still haven't shown Sade Sink, or am I saying her name right? Correct me on that. Who she is playing. I still don't believe she's playing Jean Grey. I don't. But I love the costume. The costume looked great. Man, yeah, he looked great. He looked great. But yeah, just to see Tarantula and things like that was cool. Tarantula, I mean, he barely gets a lot of, even in the comics, like he's like a one and done villain most of the time. And when they bring him back, he's like, that's it. But seeing Peter come out of that, the webbing out of the cocoon, that just reminded me of the Other storyline, because he came right out of it like that too. So it's gonna be interesting. It's really gonna be interesting. I look forward to this. You guys tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about the trailer? Do you think I'm on to something? You think they are mixing storylines? And what did you think of Jon Bernthal as Frank in pretty much his first MCU movie outside of his own TV show and the and Daredevil and all that stuff. You guys tell me in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys got to think, and I will see you guys next time.